When using my camera, I have three go-to aperture settings: f4.0, f8.0, and f16. When shooting portraits, I definitely start with f4.0. How's it going, everybody? Phoebus Byron here, and welcome to my channel, the Leisure Geek channel. This channel, yes, I like to geek out on a few things, but I also like photography and like to share with you some tips and tricks that I've learned along the way for all you new photographers as well as photography enthusiasts. So in this video, I'm going to talk about shooting you can say a portrait of a single object or single subject, and at the starting aperture of f4.0. Now, when using my camera in manual mode, and I'm going to take portraits of, you can say, those single subjects, my kids, for example, I do like to start at f4.0 to get that nice, you can say, blurry background. And again, all the focus is on the object, or in this case, the subject. So let me go over with you the kind of sequence of adjustments that I use for my camera and shooting in manual mode. When using my camera and shooting in manual mode, here's the sequence I follow when adjusting my settings. First, I adjust aperture. The second, I adjust shutter speed. And the third adjustment is ISO. So first, let's start with aperture. For aperture, obviously, in this case, since we're shooting a single object or a single subject, I'm going to set my aperture to f4.0. For shutter speed, I use a kind of a general guideline, something that other photographers do use, which is 1 over the focal length. So for example, if I set my zoom or my focal length to 50 millimeters, or maybe my lens is set at 50 millimeters, I'm going to make the adjustment for shutter speed to 1 over 50. Now, if I change my, you can say, zoom or my focal length to 70 millimeters, because there isn't a setting for 1 over 70 or a shutter speed of 1 over 70, I'm going to pick the next fastest shutter speed, which is 1 over 80. So using the general guideline of 1 over the focal length. The final setting I do adjust is ISO. Now, ISO has more of a technical meaning, but in this case, for those of you who are new to photography, let's just say ISO, and how I like to define it is in search of light. For example, take a couple photos with your current aperture and shutter speed settings, and if your photo seems to be a little bit underexposed and you need more light, then increase your ISO. Now, if your photo or photos look overexposed, which there's too much light, then lower your ISO. You may encounter a situation where you can't lower your ISO anymore. Let's just say on a bright day. In that case, keep your ISO at its lowest setting, go back to your shutter speed, and slowly and incrementally increase your shutter speed, and finally get to an exposure, a proper exposure, especially for your subject. Here are a couple examples, you can say, of portraits that I've taken at an aperture of f4.0. So there you have it. You can say, simple sequence, simple adjustments for capturing photos at an aperture of f4.0. Go ahead and try these settings, the sequence for yourself, and let me know what you think. Do you like the sequence? Do you think I should do something better? Yeah, comment down below. I'd appreciate it. And yeah, I'll definitely listen to all of you and see how I can also improve on my photography as well. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate your time. If you did like the content I just provided, please hit that like button down below. Also, please hit the subscribe button. support my channel so that I can, continue to give quick tips and quick tricks for new photographers and busy photography enthusiasts, such as myself. And if you want to go further and get notified on, you can say, all the videos and the content I do provide, there's also the notification bell. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it again. And Phoebus Byron here, the Leisure Geek channel, and I will talk to everyone again soon.